Our participants are at the heart of what we do on Live Well. The project is defined by outcomes, and those outcomes focus on the impact on participants. We interviewed several people who have taken part in outreach sessions with National Museums NI and with Tyne and Wear Archives and Museums. We asked them to tell us about their experience of Live Well, and their feedback showed us that the project had a significant impact on them in relation to many different aspects of their lives. We wanted to create greater social cohesion in the group, and this was our first desired outcome. This could mean that participants felt they had got to know others better during the sessions, or that group relationships were stronger as a result of the project. We also hoped that there would be greater social engagement beyond the sessions. For example, participants would talk to friends and family about what they had experienced through Live Well.
I think it gives you somewhere to get out. You get a reason to get out of bed, really, and go in there. And I always feel that once you've retired, you do need to mix with people. And we are a social sort of people, and if we haven't got somewhere to go, you just get depressed, you'll be in the house, so you've got to have a reason to go out. And it's these sort of meetings that give you a reason to get out and then meet people. You meet new people, you get new ideas, and you're not just sitting watching television, twiddling your thumbs. It's ideal to keep you healthy, and I think you've got to keep your mind, your body, and be sociable. And these groups are really excellent for doing that.
My favourite part of the open afternoons has been the workshops, without a shadow of a doubt, because you are doing an activity and you're sharing that activity with people who are also enjoying it, and there's just a lovely atmosphere to it. You're totally immersed in it, and it's just a wonderful 2 hours once or twice a month.
Does away with loneliness. It's something to look forward to. Something, yeah, well, next week we're going doing so and so, and then you'll discuss it afterwards, and all the usually quite positive results from the discussions afterwards.
Our second outcome was based around the idea that Live Well could have a positive impact on well-being through active participation in museum-based activities. Of course, we used the 5 ways to well-being to help guide us towards providing opportunities to connect, be active, take notice, keep learning, and to give. But in simple terms, we wanted to find out if participants enjoyed the programmes, if they looked forward to the sessions, felt more confident about trying new things, and felt proud of what they had achieved.
The Live Well outreach programme has been something that brought new life into my old life, which was practically dead, having been a carer with a dementia. Our mother suffering from dementia. And it cut me away from all my friends and my social interactions. And this was a stepping stone where I could go out and meet up with people again in such a way that I could be myself and gradually build up my self-confidence, build up how I felt about me and express myself. Whereas before it was all centred towards the caring.
Oh yes, I mean, when it started, I was a bit apprehensive as, no, I couldn't do that with everything. And I just done my best, and what came out of it wasn't professional, but my eyes, it was good.
For Mum being 92 and having her sight and hearing issues, the sensory aspects I think have been second to none, because there's nowhere else where she would get those different experiences, the tactile experiences, within that kind of a safe setting and with that cultural and historical background, because you wouldn't, everything tends to be very based on what's on TV, but to go back in time, to have something that's educational and something cultural, it's just been fantastic.
The third outcome focused on intellectual and cultural engagement. We wanted to show that our sessions help participants to build on their existing knowledge and to engage in new learning. A key part of this was that everyone had the opportunity to contribute and to feel that museums were open to them, regardless of background or level of education. As a result, we hope to show that Live Well also encouraged participants to become involved in cultural activities beyond the sessions and beyond our museums.
The open afternoons are just wonderful. It's lovely to be in an environment where you can see the different exhibitions, and they can be things that change, or you can be taken back into a world of history, and it's to be involved in a craft activity based on that has just been so exciting. From Tim Peake's spacecraft with its enormous shuttle, right, thinking, right, that's just happened, and yet there's a piece of history in the making, to go right back to be making soap covered in felt that people actually used.
I really enjoyed looking at the items in the Box of Delights. It evokes feelings and memories from your family, from your childhood. Things that you wouldn't normally remember, but it does click in.
Well, my experience on the Live Well programme has been very positive. I've enjoyed meeting all different people. I've enjoyed all the various talks and discussions, and I've also loved all the craft projects. I thought they were marvellous.
It certainly is important, and what I like about the museums in Newcastle, not only do they ask people to come to them, but they will also go out into the community as well, and that's really important there, and that's a great work that they do. So in Newcastle, I think, couldn't be better. You can come to the museum, or we'll come to you.